Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Prime 4 podcast. My name is Bryce.
Chris.
Ross.
Alex.
And we got ourselves a quarantine special for you. And we're going to start it off with Chris telling us how his free meal from McDonald's was.
It is currently delicious. It almost tastes as good.
Tastes so good. leave the call.
All right. So Chris got kicked. Well, he's offline now. We'll see if he comes back. And he could. Oh, here he is.
There we go.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. You got disconnected. You tell us.
Like, that was weird. Like, I was just talking and then it just like disconnected.
Weird. It could just be your signal, your internet signal or something cut out.
On the phone, they should have never gave us technology. But yeah, like, where did I cut out at?
McDonald's.
Okay. So it is as good as I imagined it. Yep. It's almost better than what I actually received this week. And I'll cue you guys in on it. I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about as soon as I say it. A certain authority figure instructing people damn near to inject themselves with disinfectants or get it into the body however you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy. He really wants his base to die.
Like they're just like defending him tooth and nail.
Yeah, we're gonna find out that he's like a sleeper, like a Democratic sleeper cell president.
Either that or a Russian sleeper.
Yeah, his goal is really just to kill conservatives.
I'm pretty sure it's just some sort of like social experiment on seeing just how fucking dumb people are.
Well,
I mean, he didn't need to go that far with it. People have already been doing enough.
Dude, it's like in the movies when the bad guy's like, see, I kill my own men.
But the funniest part about it is I mean, let's see if anybody actually does it. Will common sense win out and like people won't do it? Because I haven't heard anything about deaths or hospitalizations yet. And it's been a few days.
The thing is the same people that support Trump were talking shit about millennials eating Tide Pods. Now you literally have a president that was like, try to get disinfectants inside the body however you can.
Yeah, and it's like, are you going to do it? It's like, no. Okay, then what did he tell you to do? Well, he told me to do this. Why aren't you doing it? And then see what their answer is.
Right.
And then they're like, well, it's not good for you. Okay, well, now you just admitted yourself as a Trump supporter that you listened to a lie that Trump told you, and you didn't even follow it.
Right.
So you broke away from the chokehold. You can now leave.
Right.
You have now just realized exactly what you have been doing. You have been told something that will hurt you directly from someone who said that it will be good for you. And you use common sense and what little fucking brain activity you have to find out, oh, hey, this will probably hurt me. I shouldn't do it. It's like your critical thinking is so good to realize that. So now you can break away from it. Now you know that he is capable of lying. He did lie to you, and he could have in the past.
So did he actually say today in the press conference that he was pranking people when he said that? Like, I swear I saw somewhere that he tried to say that.
They were saying he's trying to pretend like he was being sarcastic.
No fucking way.
Oh, I'm sure that's how they're spinning it, and then that's where the Trump supporter who's sweating, then they'll go back into it. Now they're back. Like, oh, Mr. Trump, oh, fucking got him. He got him. He got me.
He was trolling the libs.
Yeah, trolling the libs because libertarians were gonna follow that.
Oh god,
like, it's crazy. God, the only negative shit that he does affects his voter base. It's like, just let it happen at this point.
Right.
Like, your president tells you to inject yourself with disinfectant and you're dumb enough to listen. Or, I mean, that's, I guess that is bad to say, because there's some people who are not very capable mentally that may listen and do something irrational that they shouldn't because he said something. So I guess that is bad. But the people who have GEDs and shit and are capable of rational thought, like, they're okay. They can go.
So I heard
just do it.
I heard the real secret is an inhaler.
What?
Disinfectant.
Yeah, dude, you gotta vape it. Yeah, you gotta vape it, dude. I heard
Jewel pin.
I heard you can do bleach pod enemas.
Oh.
So the bleach gets absorbed through your butthole and it goes directly to your liver to bypasses. What does it bypass? I don't know. Trump told me.
Bleaching your butthole at the same time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Holy shit.
Your butthole looks good.
I think Kanye West had some lyrics about that too.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I remember going back to McDonald's, which I had today and I shouldn't have. I remember one time I've gone there so much, like I've got free food there like multiple times. But one time I got like a whole car's like order of food. Like I ordered food and they hand this other big bag and I'm like, what's this? And they're just like, oh, the other person didn't pay. Do you want it? And I'm like, does a person shit themselves after they've ate Taco Bell for 2 days? Hand that shit over. Like, goddamn right, I want that. And I get it. And it's like a quarter pounder meal and a Big Mac meal in a bag. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Yep.
Like, I'm done in. Well, I gave it to my parents.
It's literally, those are the names of your turds the next day.
Fuck yeah.
Quarter pounder and Big Mac.
I like that one. I
actually made it back to McDonald's for breakfast for the first time in a while, and apparently they have like chicken McGriddles now.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
They are amazing.
Oh my god.
Super amazing.
Isn't that what just like a McChicken patty with McGriddles or something?
Yep. And if you're a true savage like myself, you add a folded egg and cheese.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Is it better than the breakfast baconator though?
I still haven't had that.
I don't eat pork.
I've had it twice.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
I need to go there tomorrow and get Wendy's breakfast. I just need to. I wonder when they get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess they open early now because of it. Wendy's used to only open at like, I think it was like 10 a.m. when I worked there is when they actually opened. Yeah. And if you worked the morning shift, you still had to get there at 7 to prep everything.
For fucking what?
That's how long it took to prep to get Wendy's ready to go.
Wow.
It's like 3 hours.
Chili cooking, dude.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You get the chili cooking, which takes, hours on the stove. And then you got to put fill the fryers up and get them heated. You got to make sure everything's stocked in the sandwich bar, the prep station, whatever, and yeah, make sure it's a shit show.
It sounds like a lot of shit.
Yeah. So I guess Wendy's was probably open earlier now because starting breakfast at 10 would be kind of weird. When did you go, Ross?
Probably 9 something, I'm gonna guess.
How'd you do that? Did you get off work early or something?
Yeah, the last time I went there, I did. Yeah.
Okay, because I don't see you waking up early to get for anything except for work. Yeah, I might try that tomorrow. I've been having like I work from home right now. I did it's getting dangerous because I'm like just packing on weight after weights, you know?
Oh yeah.
And of just fat, not actual weights. And it's like I'm working from home. I don't go to the gym because the gym's closed, and I don't want to jog because I don't want my neighbors to see me flapping in the wind. And yeah, it's weird. It's like I'll go to the gym and I'll run on a treadmill, or run in quotations I did. But I'll do that in front of strangers that are like working out and fit and shit. And but I won't do it at home because of my neighbors. I don't want my neighbors to think less of me. I don't want them to see me flapping in the wind, so I don't do it at home. So I've just been like wasting away, but not wasting away, just gaining weight. And like I'll be sitting there working, and someone in my house, like in the morning, they'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Cashwise before the rush starts, so there's no one there." And I'm like, "Make sure you wear your masks." And they're like, "Well, we're gonna get Burger King breakfast after. Do you want it?" And I'm like, "Uh-oh." And I'm like, I'm not gonna say no. So I get Burger King breakfast brought to me, and then like dinner, like someone's like, "I'm gonna go get food." It's like, uh-oh. Then I get dinner brought to me. So I'm just getting stuffed over here with fucking fast food and shit.
Crazy.
But Jimmy's Poorhouse isn't even open.
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off. They don't even have curbside. Jimmy's Poorhouse is bar and grill that's local to us, and it's really good. It's one of my favorite places, and they're like one of the only places that are actually closed.
You gotta think, how long did it take for Val's to figure that shit out, even though that's like literally the easiest thing?
It took them like less than a week.
No, they had been locked down for like a month or so.
I want to say it was like 2 to 3 weeks maximum, but
oh my god, that is a long time.
You might be right.
And the weeks go by so fast. I'm still working like 9-10 hour days, and it's still going by so fast.
Jeez.
It's stupid because I work from home. Don't get jealous, people, because it's not the best. So I work, and then on my break, I go 5 feet to a couch, and then I nap for 15 minutes. Then I go work, and then I nap for a half hour for lunch, and then I go work, and then like if I'm tired enough, I'll nap. But
when the fuck do you go to sleep for the night? Like 3 a.m.?
No, I go to sleep at my normal time. I get like 7 hours, 7, 8.
And you nap that much? Holy shit.
No, sometimes I can't. I mean, they're micro naps. You really can't do any napping during 15 minutes.
For sure.
Because it probably takes 10 minutes for me to fall asleep, just sitting there with my eyes closed, and then I zonk out, and then my timer goes off, and then back to work. Yeah. So
then my work went from being like nothing to being swamped like within like a small period of time.
Oh yeah, shipping is fucking incredible right now. Like I can't get into details over the podcast really about it, but it is insane right now what's going on in shipping. And it's crazy to me that I still think that non-essential businesses should be closed. Right. But everybody is still going into town and doing shit. And the traffic, like I went in today because I need to go to the bank. So I went to the ATM, I got my hand sanitizer, everything, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, the traffic hasn't changed at all.
Yeah, depending on what hour of the day you're at. Because it's like, it's weird because I know it's people not leaving for work. Because when I leave for work in the morning, like traffic is nothing. I have some of the fastest commute times ever. But like when I get off of work, somehow it's packed at 4 o'clock. I'm like, where the fuck was everybody at 7 a.m.?
Yep. It was the same for me on my way to work. And then when I left work during the first part of the shutdown, it was still the same. It just took forever to get across the Mississippi Bridge in St. Cloud and shit. It sucked. And it just blows my mind. Like, because I'm definitely a hypocrite. Like, absolutely during this shit. It's like, oh my God, social distance, stay inside, don't go near anybody. And here my fat ass is going through the fucking McDonald's drive-through where a dude's touched 50,000 fucking credit cards and debit cards from everybody and giving me food through the window from employees that have touched thousands of debit cards and shit in a day. And I'm like,
you forgot though, they took important precautions by putting that thin plexiglass up at every drive-through window.
Well, they're supposed to be wearing fucking gloves too, but I've seen them without gloves, and it's like,
I'm not a firm believer in gloves. Maybe this will be crazy rock your socks, but
what does that mean?
So,
or do you not believe in condoms either?
No, I mean I have children, so no. The thing is about gloves is like if they're used properly, cool. But like to me, I'd much rather them have to wash their hands every so often, because gloves to me means you're not fucking washing them shits. So it's like they're touching all over their face with these gloves. They're touching 1,000 things, and you're not washing the gloves. There's no hand sand for gloves.
So here's what I want.
You go through a lot of gloves, and you're not supposed to touch your face when you have gloves on. You're supposed to throw shit out.
Do you remember that great live action Super Mario Brothers movie?
Yes, one of the best video game movie ever. Yes.
Do you remember when King Koopa like puts his hands in the stuff to like kill the bacteria or whatever? Yeah,
the mud.
Yeah, like the
yeah.
That's what Chris wants.
Yeah. Pretty much.
The fucking scolding mud or whatever.
Yeah, just fucking you gotta do that shit. I mean, if they were changing gloves in between every single transaction, that would be a lot of gloves and a lot of waste. Whereas it's easier just to wash your fucking hands. You know what I mean? Like I just don't count on gloves being clean outside of certain settings. I mean, that's just me though. That's my expectation.
Subway like wastes a lot of gloves if you've ever seen Subway.
Oh yeah. There's supposed to be
like every sandwich is like a new pair of gloves, and I'm just like laughing.
Yeah. I haven't been to Subway since the late 80s though, so
oh Jesus.
Like
oh yeah, isn't it? Like I wanted to talk about that too. People who get sandwiches, like when they go out to eat and they get sandwiches or soup. Like what is why?
Stay the fuck home if you gonna order that shit.
Like what's your question?
Go back out. Like why would you order a soup or a
who the fuck goes or gets soup or goes like when you guys go get pho and shit?
Oh, I haven't done that
like
in a long time.
In the cities. It's like, oh yeah, I'm going to get fucking flavored water with some meat chunks.
Well, it has noodles in it too.
How much noodle?
A lot.
But it's like I guess.
Like I thought you were talking about soups like gazpacho or like.
Well, yeah, that too.
Soup and shit like that irritates me.
I thought, yeah, absolutely. All soups. I'm against all soups. Dining on all soups or sandwich as like a sub or a sandwich.
Yeah, get that shit together.
And you got me. That's the firm believer that a good soup is better than like shit like fries and stuff.
What?
Well, it's a side. Soup's a side.
I'm sorry, man, but like a good like French onion soup, dude.
Yeah, if you're going out to eat to get soup, why? Like, what's your problem?
Main entree?
Who hurt you?
I don't think anybody gets that as a main entree unless they're going to like Panera Bread or some bullshit.
Yeah,
I think people do it, dude.
But a good fucking grilled cheese.
People go
and
to a restaurant,
soup, dude.
People go to a restaurant and like, give me that French onion soup. It's like, what?
Clam chowder, dude.
You're at a restaurant.
Well, I guess people do still buy like the old like traditional Campbell's like soups, even though they got like the nice like chunky ones and all that stuff and the fancy ones.
Oh, that
Okay.
chunky soup is shit.
Because
But
it's
no,
not.
but
it's
that's
not
at
nec-
home.
Yeah.
That's at home. What I'm saying is,
I was making a comparison.
I get you, but like something that you always have readily available at home. Why are you going out to eat that? Like soup. Like everybody's probably got soup in the pantry. Why are you going out and getting French onion soup at a restaurant? I'm not saying there's not even a lot of people that do that. But like if you're going out for soup or like a sub or a sandwich, like a deli sandwich or something, like just deli meat, cheese, whatever, lettuce, why?
Yeah.
I don't know,
fuck
man.
home.
I've been craving herbs and gerbs. I don't know, man.
It is not as good as you remember it.
Oh, did they change something?
What does that even mean?
Herbs and gerbs. So like, I have a hard time, and you guys could tell me if you've been going through this or not, but like when you order with like Uber Eats and shit like that, paying $15 for something that's normally $6 makes it taste gross to me.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never
That's
used
your
a
first
food
mistake.
service, so
Dude, that's why I ordered herbs and gerbs when I was at work. Because if I wanted anything else that delivered, they're like, oh, it's a minimum $15 and you have to pay our delivery fee, whatever. So like to get Chipotle, I would have to pay like damn near $20 to have it delivered to me.
Yeah.
But herbs and gerbs is like, I'll give you $3 for a tip if you bring it to me. And like that's it.
Yeah.
Well, plus their delivery fee, which wasn't that much, but it was like $11 or something, or $12 rather than 20.
yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying with how expensive it is. I don't mind herbs and gerbs, but that's a really just because it was like a crime of opportunity. But there's also McDonald's a block away from where I work.
Have we
So
said the
that's
full?
dangerous.
Have we said the full name, Herberts and Gerberts, so that people actually know what we're talking about?
I don't
Is
think
it
so.
is it a local sub place?
Well, no, some people. I don't know. Maybe no one. Maybe there's people that don't call it herbs and gerbs. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's a
Well,
sub.
I mean,
People that live in Sartell.
they're
shit.
great, but like the Melio's Big Dealio was still the best fucking.
Yes.
Are you talking about the place that closed down because they didn't get enough business?
Shots fired.
I heard it just costs a lot to rent for those places.
I was kind of mad when they lost Step Brothers too, because that used to be my jam.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I liked Melio's.
Yeah, it was good.
You
I
get
didn't-
that huge fucking sub, dude, and you get like the cookie for like an extra.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Jimmy John's is the one I don't like, and Subway.
Yeah,
I don't
Jimmy
like
John's
those.
isn't that great.
I think I ate Jimmy John's like 3 times sober. Every other time I was 3 sheets to the one.
Well, I don't. It's
Yeah,
not
same.
that I don't like Jimmy John's. It's just I don't like their pricing because you're paying twice as much as you should for what they give you,
Yeah, their sandwiches are tiny.
and they're fucking expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
to me, Jimmy John's is like if I want like herbs and gerbs that taste like shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Herbs and Gerbs is really good to me for some reason,
I mean, no fucking Jersey Mike's, right?
but it's
Fucking Jersey
I do like.
Mike's.
Oh, I do like Jersey Mike's. My
Take it
girlfriend
Mike's
likes it.
way.
I've only
And we've
been there
been going
once,
there.
so
I've been there a few times. The first time I went is when my girlfriend had me try it, and then we've gone there a couple times since, and I like it.
yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. They go heavy on the shred lettuce, though.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
Heavy.
get that shit Mike's way, dude, with that that red sauce, that red like vinaigrette that they put on there, and like the fucking
Oh, yeah.
The oil.
Oh yeah.
Fucking delicious.
And don't let sub places trick you. Whenever you order a sub, you order light lettuce, because they're just trying to pad your sub with lettuce to
Just
make it seem
filler.
like you're getting portions. It's bullshit.
Right?
Herbs and Gerbs, I ordered light lettuce because they do that shit. And I'm like, half of it, like, this is way too much lettuce. Like, this is nutsos. But All right, well, that's enough about subs. What have you guys?
Yep, you fat. Yep, you fat.
You fucking fatzos. Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, stay home. You know,
Mhm.
if you're getting soup, sandwich, stay home. Well, especially now, stay home. But before too,
Yeah.
it's like, why are you going out getting a sandwich? You know, I'll make you one. Get the hoagie out, the French roll, cut you off a slice.
The cock meat sandwich.
Oh god.
The tube steak sandwich.
Oh jeez.
So have you guys done any adjusting for the quarantine at all, or you guys just been doing normal shit? I know everybody's working except me. I don't have to go out, but I do. I get McDonald's. You know, gotta get my fix.
Well, and it's like getting McDonald's didn't seem luxurious. It just seemed like a thing to do. But now that you are not supposed to leave, you're like, oh, this is the best shit ever.
Yeah.
I went grocery shopping at Byerly's. The shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah, you
At
paid for
Byerly's?
it though.
Yeah, 100%. I paid too much for it.
What did you get?
Essentially,
Grocery shit?
yeah, like grocery shit, but it's like they bag your groceries for you. They bring it to the car. They
Oh
load
no,
your
they
car
got
for you.
COVID. No way.
Like,
You want
it's just banging.
less? You want less people touching your shit?
The guy's name
Less
tag.
people, the
Look at
better.
it. The guy's name tag just says Corona on it.
Right? It says
I know.
the Rona.
Some grocery place near us is doing like curbside. Like you order shit on the website and then
Yeah,
they
there's
just
a
bring
few
it to your
that do
trunk.
that.
Yeah,
Yep.
thought that was pretty cool. I've never been inside a Byerly's.
Oh,
I know that's
it's
where
fantastic.
rich white women shop.
Yep. They
Soccer
all be there,
moms.
boy.
Yep.
You looking
All
for a
the
single?
Karen,
Mm-hmm.
all the Karens of the world shop there.
Yes, buddy.
I went to Fresh Time and that was pretty good.
Yeah, my parents go there.
I accidentally
it's-
paid $16 for bananas at Fresh Time, and I haven't been back in there since.
What were those? Some fucking like organic, like twice pasteurized bananas or something?
Like,
What the
I don't know
fuck?
why they
Yeah.
were 60. It was literally 5 bananas. And I'm like, why the
Oh.
fuck is it total that much? And I look at the receipt afterwards, fucking $16.
They
Did you
could
like?
have.
Did you like throw it on the scale and have your hand, like arm on the scale or something?
No,
Yeah.
like how the fuck is this a thing?
I think maybe they put an extra number in there, like it was $1.60, but then they hit an extra zero and just let it ride.
No, man, you bought the fucking like exclusive small batch fucking organic bananas that a dude made in his fucking basement or some
They're
shit.
like infused with marijuana.
Fuck yeah, hydroponics,
Oh,
the
God.
CBD bananas.
CBD bananas. Are any of you getting CBD oil to sleep like some clowns are doing?
Nope.
I don't know what that means.
I people buy like oil and stuff to sleep
To sleep, like they
to
need
help.
it-
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, were they like insomniacs or something?
but it's just a placebo.
Yeah, you like sprinkle it on yourself.
I
Do a
haven't seen
flash
any-
dance.
you like
I haven't seen any-
salt bait yourself with it.
Yeah. I haven't seen any peer reviewed journals on it, so I can't condone CBD oil.
How do you do the math, Bernie?
Yeah, I already did the math.
How do you do the meth? burn?
Let's not kid here. I didn't search for anything either, so they could be out there, but I didn't search. So if anybody's feeling fancy in the YouTube comments, go ahead and tap your thumbs or sprinkle your keyboard with some knowledge and send it our way,
Right.
so I get an education.
I sprinkle my keyboard every day.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, do you only do that to the trailers, or do you watch the full length videos?
You gotta Google it and find the full video. What are you talking about?
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Do you know those? You know those? Alex knows what I'm talking about. You know those Japanese movies that they got that are like over an hour long?
Where
And they're-
where it's just like this chick that's like, is she like trapped in this apartment? What's going on? Like,
You know, some are like that. Alex, back me up here.
He's like, nope.
Alex, you're quiet. Back me up.
spot me.
Spot me, bro. I think Alex's mic died.
No, super funny. It's all like,
his mic died. He typed in the chat, "I got you, bro."
Oh god.
that's just funny.
No, the reason you don't hear his mic is he's watching it right now.
Right?
He typed in a bunch of gibberish. But what the hell were we talking about? Oh, sprinkling keyboard with not. Yeah, facts with CBD oil. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I'm just your average dumbass just on a podcast that doesn't know shit. So I can Google just like the rest of them. I just refuse to.
Yeah.
So Travis Scott and Kid Cudi released a single called "The Scots," and apparently people really like it.
Was that like the Fortnite thing, or is that something different?
Oh my god, is it a Fortnite thing?
I don't know.
Travis Scott got a Fortnite character.
Oh, why?
Because kids are stupid.
Travis Scott and Kid Cudi dropped new song "The Scots" premiered on Fortnite.
Yep, see, I was right.
We're done. Okay.
Yep.
You need to take out whoever's doing this generation. Like if we're the millennials, what's this generation?
Is it?
I'm already done with them.
Gen Z.
They're fucking Zoomers, dude.
Gen Z.
Take them to the woodshed.
And we're done. Yeah, we're take them out back.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, take them out back. Old Yeller 'em. We're done.
done.
We're done. If we're at virtual concerts of fucking Travis Scott being an idol for your kids, like Kid Cudi, why did Kid Cudi do this? Why did he stoop so low? Why is his career dead? Like, how did he get here? I like Kid Cudi. I like Kids See Ghosts. I like Mr. Loner in the Night guy getting stoned or whatever song. Like, what did he do this? What did he do? I can't comprehend this. I can't. You blew my mind. Fortnite. It premiered on Fortnite.
I thought that's what I saw. Yeah.
A song from popular rappers. One of which is Travis Scott, and no one knows why he's popular yet.
I have no fucking clue.
We haven't done the math.
Cereal guy, right?
Yeah. That was the cereal guy that did absolutely nothing, and then like got with one of the Jenner kids, the billionaire one, and then suddenly became like #1 album guy and really popular guy. I think it has something to do with that billionaire that he had that dumped him.
Oh Jesus!
But
they're back together, I think.
What?
I know there was something about that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah, you might be right.
You know what he did? He's like, I'm premiering on Fortnite. You gotta take me back. Like, this is worse than homeless.
Yep.
My son's premiering virtually for kids in John Wick fucking costumes. I can't do it. You gotta take me back. He's like, I'll float you to, 20 grand. He's like, no, I can't do it. And then,
right?
Now they're back together. I can't. This is mind blowing to me. I like the idea of songs. Okay, so my mind's blown. I can't.
I ruined that song.
I'm a millennial who can't even. Okay, I can't even.
So there's also news too in the Jenner Kardashian family. There is another billionaire present.
Oh God.
I don't want to hear it, but go ahead.
Anybody want to take a guess at who he is?
Wait, Jay-Z's dating one of them now?
Nope. That'd be Kanye.
Is it the fat guy? They only got one fucking male kid.
No, I said in the Jenner family. Kanye got adopted by the Jenner family. I mean the Kardashians.
Wait, I'm
Wait,
confused.
what?
Kanye's wife is Kim.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
He was on their show Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
yeah,
Kylie Jenner is a billionaire, and she's
Yep.
in that Jenner Kardashian mix.
Yep.
Now Kanye is a billionaire.
he ain't no billionaire.
Yep.
What caused that to happen?
Show me the tax returns.
Yeezy season.
Yeah,
How do you
shut
do the
up.
math?
Yeah, I did the math. How do you get $1 billion? I've done the math.
He went from
I've done
in
the
debt
math.
to a billionaire
No, then he was never in debt, and no, he did not.
during a pandemic.
Oh, geez, it does say 1.3 billion here.
No, that's fake. All those sites lie.
He bought
All of them.
4,000 acres.
It says Forbes Kanye West is a billionaire. A YouTube video.
It's tied into his cult. It's not
just
real.
pledging money.
It's funny. It says rapper says it is nearly double that. So he's saying Forbes is wrong.
Okay. So he's like Donald Trump.
Well, yeah, probably.
It says he's a billionaire, but
billions.
wasn't a billionaire.
He's a billionaire.
I mean,
Crazy.
Trump's been a fake billionaire for a long time, just riding debt. Saying he's a billionaire until someone, eventually someone's going to believe you. So I'm
Just
thinking
like
Kanye is
fact
just taking from his book. Yeah, absolutely. Because did you see that thing that was released that where it was revealed that Trump owns millions to the state-owned bank in China?
Yep, I saw that.
You said
So
he owes
Personally.
millions or billions to the China
millions.
bank.
Personally
Wow.
owns millions, and he's lost
Yeah, he owes
untold
them
millions
that, yeah.
and lawsuits and shit. Like, the guy just lives in debt and litigation and just calls himself a billionaire, and he's not. It's mind blowing. Well, he might be now from all the shit that he's received from, fucking over the country, but
Yeah.
he definitely wasn't before. There's no fucking way he was. But he's like the billionaire that would or millionaire, I should say, that would walk out on a restaurant bill.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
or
definitely.
stick you with the bill at a restaurant. He's that kind of guy. And Kanye is just as bad.
A lot of the lawsuits against Trump are literally him not paying for things.
Yeah.
That's
So-
how that's the secret to success. You don't become a billionaire by paying for things, Roddy.
Yep.
So, no.
You just Google it?
Yeah, I just go with it. No, he ain't no billionaire. No.
Wait, is Eminem a billionaire?
No, God no.
Hard no. Hard
No,
no.
He makes his money off rapping. So he's not a billionaire, but he is the richest.
The thing is if Eminem was a billionaire, right?
He wouldn't tell you.
Some crazy deviant shit will be going on right now. I 100% guarantee. I think if he was a billionaire, he would not be clean right now. You can't do both.
I don't know. It's possible.
I don't know if Bill Gates is clean.
Do you know of a sane billionaire?
Bill Gates is pretty good.
No.
Well, now he is. Now that he's grown up and has gotten wiser. You either live long enough to see yourself become Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. There's no in between.
Right?
Warren Buffett he's a cunt, but he's wise too with age now. He's like, oh, I remember when I was fucking over the system. That's what I would have done. But now that I got it all, I can just tell you that when people are fucking you over shit like that. Eminem's apparently got 210 to 230 million or something. I'm seeing his net worth. and he's just got like rapping. So
The
and the
thing
basic merch off that.
is he kind of like the thing? And here's what really grind my gears about Eminem, right?
Oh, here we go.
Right.
Here we go,
This is-
people.
This is my thing.
Here we go.
I'm salty. I'm salty because like the shit he could have done to get way richer, like he doesn't do, so I don't have the access to those things. Example, every Jordan that he's ever collaborated with is fire as fuck. If he had his own line of Jordans and shit like that, I would be buying them just like I buy Yeezys, but I can't because he's like, I don't really want money that much.
Yeah, he does. He does have some fire fucking Jordans.
Oh my
for sure.
God.
And he's a sneakerhead.
Yeah, he did like the Carhartt Jordans. I was like, yo, and there are colorways that make sense,
dude.
materials
Carhartt,
that make sense.
Yep.
Like that shit is dope, but I can't have them because they're like 25 grand or some shit.
Yeah, they're collectors, man, for sure. Like he auctioned some off too, I think.
Mhm.
As like he did a collab. I think it was the one where it has like the "Lose Yourself" lyrics on. I think that was the one that was just off auctions or whatever.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, for charity, maybe. I guess I could look it up. But
I think
yeah,
it was part of, so you couldn't straight buy the shoes. You had to like bid on them in a charity. The same thing with like the Air Mags and the Wahlburgers, Jordans, and all that other shit.
yeah, he's got the Encores. StockX has him at 28 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the ones where he did the fucking lyrics on? Oh, here we go. Shady Kicks from Soul Collector. His collaborations.
Mm-hmm.
The Air Slim Shadies, the Shady Bursts. What?
Like you would buy those shoes if they were like the price tag is like 300. You would buy those shoes.
Oh, probably, yeah. He's made a few. The fucking Jordan 4 retros, that's the shit right there.
Right?
That's the ones that are 28K. To raise Eminem and the Swoosh joined forces once again in 2006 to raise money for a great cause, looking to benefit Eminem's Marshall Mathers Foundation. Shady Records dressed 8 different Air Max styles and limited them to 8 pairs to be auctioned off via eBay and several Nike retail locations across the globe. The charity pack was headlined by the Big Proof Air Max 1, honoring the memory of Eminem's best friend and D12 member Proof, who was gunned down that year. And charity Air Max 90 Eminem. I mean, see, they got D12. What the fuck? I'm trying to find the lyric one, but I can't find it. So he's done a lot of charity collabs.
Right.
Oh, wait. 2008 Air Jordan 2's The Way I Am. With Eminem's lyrics imprinted along the mudguard and collar. The shoe was limited to 313 pairs in honor of Eminem's hometown of Detroit and released exclusively online via the Air Jordan Flight Club. Okay, so that one wasn't auctioned off. I'm sure somewhere, but... So yeah, it's just exclusives and auctions and or for charity and shit. Like,
right.
There's a bunch of them, but yeah, they're all fucking limited.
Any one of those shoes, if they had like anything close to like a more, not necessarily a general release, but like they would have did numbers.
Right. Oh, here's the breakdown on some fucking website about how this guy's not a fucking billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still on that.
Jesus. Is that like next topic?
When I did Forbes, I showed them an $890 million receipt, and they still didn't say billionaire. Kanye told the audience. Do you need the definition of what a fucking billionaire is? And how the fuck are you getting receipts for $890 million? Why would you have that in a bank? Like this
'cause
dude had his accountant.
He's
Well,
Kanye West.
It's never in one place. There's no receipt for $890 million. The dude called his accountant and said, I need you to write $1 billion on a piece of paper and then give it to me so I could call it a receipt and give it to Forbes. And that's what he did. And this is it. This is why.
Nah. Kanye's got a Billy.
He ain't a billionaire, just like Jay-Z isn't a billionaire.
Jay-Z is a conglomerate, boy.
Nope.
He's in there.
Not even close. Not even close.
He's an owner. He owns things. That's what he does.
And doesn't give back to his community either.
Yep.
He didn't buy the block. He didn't buy the block back.
He did. It's just in a different state.
Yep.
That's where his complex is.
Yep.
It's 3.3 billion since no one at Forbes knows how to count.
Oh damn.
So it's fake. So it's fake, definitely.
I mean, whatever you got to do to get to sleep at night, CBD oils, pretending Kanye's not a billionaire, same thing.
His famous affinity for President Trump makes a lot of sense, Forbes wrote, and it continues unabated. One text to Forbes chief content officer this week ended with Trump 2020 and a raised fist emoji. As does West's net worth lobbying and art practice with gusto for decades by Trump. So I was right. He's just doing the Trump playbook. Okay, that's fine. Solved. Problem solved. He ain't a billionaire. Done. Problem solved.
He's a billionaire.
No, he ain't, dude. He's just doing the Trump thing. Those fucking millionaires, they can just fucking say, like, oh, yeah, I think I'm at 1.2. And Forbes is like, we'll put you down for 1.1.
Well, he obviously
okay. That's fair.
He photocopied Trump's receipt, and then he just photoshopped the name.
Yeah, and who gives a fuck about what Forbes says? Who gives a fuck about the rich? Like, who's buying that magazine? Like, oh, I wonder who the fuck the newest billionaire is.
People that
rich
people that like to people that like to rob people.
Like to rob people. They haven't done it. Fuck. Did you know that? Oh God, what was it like? When Pablo Escobar was doing his shit or whatever, Forbes put him in there on their list.
Yeah.
Of like richest people or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Or like,
and it was wrong. I'm sure it was wrong. He was definitely one of the richest people in the world at that time.
He's like burying money, like literally burying it.
Yeah, he was
so much of it.
Yeah, they were literally losing like hundreds of thousands of dollars a day, or maybe it was millions, due to just like environmental loss, like from rats getting into the money and stuff.
Fucking crazy. Could you imagine?
Yeah, well, I can't. I'm like paycheck to paycheck. I don't know shit.
That's fucking crazy.
I can't view outside my city, man. That's like where I'm at. Oh man, Japan looks really cool. I'd like to go there. And then you go look at a plane ticket and you're like, oh.
They're like $15 now.
Movies like... it is. Movies it is. Going to the movies. Yeah, I guess I'm sure flights are cheap right now if you want to die. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take
it. Just cost you your life for like $15 and they're still charging you for carry-ons too.
You could probably go to China for free.
Oh, Jesus.
They're like, come on, we just need you there.
Know, man.
Why are all these?
Are you serious though? I would go to Japan right now if it was cheap.
Isn't it going to cost more because you got to pay for those empty middle seats?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Huh?
They're just working to work.
Oh, you got to pay for extra seats if it doesn't fill up or something?
Oh shit! Speaking of flights, right?
They're not filling the middle seats anymore, like to keep people separate further.
Oh, right. Oh, so
I saw there was some airline
2 feet apart.
I saw there was some airline CEO who said he wasn't going to do that because that was like stupid or something like that.
Well, I mean, it's redundant. Absolutely
Doesn't actually
redundant.
do anything.
It's recycled air in there. Like it doesn't matter
Yeah.
how far apart you're sitting.
Yeah, you get it. If someone's, I hope they do like just some sort of basic fever check though, like you know how they rub your forehead with the thing.
Oh,
With
you're
the
talking
wand.
like
In
you're
it.
talking like on I Am Legend where they hold the thing up to your head and
Yep, they have the laser thing.
Those are
and
real.
I know, but the I Am Legend one was like way cooler looking than the real one.
Oh,
but
yeah.
is it as cool looking as the Yankee no brim that you're wearing though?
You got a yarmulke with
Yeah.
a brim.
Dude, I want to go to Japan now.
I mean, it's fun. I can tell you that.
You ain't been to no Japan.
Yeah, I've been to Japan.
Well, how fun was it? Was it really fun?
Like super fun. So my uncle was in the Air Force and he was stationed in Okinawa. So we flew from California to Tokyo, was in Tokyo for a little bit, and then from Tokyo we flew to Okinawa.
All right, people. This is what that sounds like a privileged life, Chris.
Oh Jesus.
Listen, people. This is what privilege sounds like. Keep going. How long did you stay in Japan?
I actually can't remember. It was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not like
like a month.
Just something light a month. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Nah.
I was gonna just go off. I was gonna be like, this is privilege. Go
No, but,
vacation
like,
for a month.
The thing is too, like, you know, my father being in the military, like those military flights are free pretty much. So it's like if you know somebody in any corner of the globe and they have a military flight that's going there, like Europe, Japan, whatever, like you just go for free.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
remember,
you have to give your life away to the US government to get that, but yeah.
I probably mentioned this like multiple times on this podcast because it's really funny. But we have a mentally challenged friend that he wanted to join the military and he assumed he would be he would get to choose and he could go to Japan.
Oh,
and he joined the military and he ended up being a Marine who ended up repairing radios in one of the southern states. Like, and this was years ago too. This was like, you know, the Iraq Wars was still a thing. It wasn't like at the start, but it was still a thing. And this was a guy who joined the Marines, assuming he would get to choose to go to Japan. Ended up repairing radios in one of the southern states. No tours, nothing. Just repairing radios in the southern states in the United States. And just hearing him talk about Marines and how he's part of the Marines and like they're the last defense, the proud few, like, and I'm like, oh dude, how long were you in Iraq for? Like, I guess that's mean. Like he still joined the military, which takes balls. I think
for sure.
I think the reason he joined the military, I think, is the reason I almost did. Was when I was unemployed during it was probably the 2008 recession is when I was going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then he probably had this similar idea, but thankfully I got a job before I had to do that.
Yeah.
But that was like a last ditch effort. Yeah, that was like, oh, I guess I might as well die. Sign up. Like I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't make it past boot camp. No way.
The thing is
I got an attitude and I'm fat, so I wouldn't.
I got a problem. I got a problem with authority. I don't think it would work.
You're gonna leave boot camp if you come in with an attitude and fat. You're gonna lose one of those things.
Dude, I just some fucking Confederate flag waving fucking Marine would piss me off, and I would get killed by my own team. You know.
Jesus.
They'd friendly fire me in a fucking exercise or some shit.
Oh, I tossed him the grenade and he didn't catch it.
Yeah. Yeah. That was crazy. All right. And we're back.
Fuck.
Okay. Oh, listen to this. DaBaby's Blame It on Baby sells 129,000 first week, 11K pure. Okay, never mind. Not as good.
Was it on Fortnite though?
I don't think so. No.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Well, DaBaby would be Trash City if he released on Fortnite.
Yeah, he would be on Apex probably.
I mean, oh my god, I can't believe they did that though. Released on Fortnite. I didn't know that. You just ruined my whole day just by hearing that. I can't believe that. That's why it's so popular right now, because a bunch of kids are listening to it.
Yep.
I guess Travis Scott doesn't swear or nothing in his stuff, right? Pretty tame.
It is a game about literally killing each other.
Well, with flashy colors and no blood though. So it's okay. Yeah.
Man, baby Bobby, tomato.
Yeah. I don't know Travis Scott, but I do like Kid Cudi. It's a shame that his career ended so soon. Earl Sweatshirt released something, production featuring The Alchemist. It's called Whole World featuring Maxo. That's pretty cool. They released another Juice WRLD posthumous Juice WRLD thing.
I think I saw something about that.
Post Malone Nirvana tribute.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Fuck you. Fuck this.
Yeah, didn't you hear it was going to be on Fortnite?
Oh, shit.
Close.
I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. That's my new joke. I'm sorry.
Hold on. There's some Eminem news here. Oh, hold on. I got some Eminem news coming in.
All right.
He launched the Marshall Mathers Foundation. I heard has just launched Love Your DJ. Presented by Eminem, and the Marshall Mathers Foundation will offer DJs from Michigan the opportunity to submit their best custom mixes via a SoundCloud link at SiriusXM.com/LoveYourDJ for the chance to have their mix air on Shade 45 on SiriusXM, as well as receive $313 cash payment, a homage to the Detroit area code.
$313 for a set doesn't sound like much, but
well, this is Detroit dollars.
The clout that you get off of that, crazy.
Dude, in Detroit money, that's a lot of money.
He apparently said his own mix will be competing. Oh my god. He's like, hey, let me. It's like the guys who did the fucking Monopoly at McDonald's. They're like, hey, we're gonna do Millionaire Monopoly at McDonald's. And then the guys who make the fucking things are like, hold on.
We're playing too.
Yeah, we'll play too. And then they just fucking pull it out and then they make a documentary about it. That's what this is going to be like.
I still have to watch that documentary. Did anybody actually watch that?
Which one?
The McDonald's one.
Oh, no, I didn't.
What about the McDonald's one?
Did you watch it?
Cheating in the Monopoly thing or whatever.
Oh, I didn't watch that documentary, but I did see, just as a, to steer away from whatever you just said, the Chris Benoit documentary is on Vice, and I believe it's on YouTube. Because I remember I brought that up and I wanted to watch it, and someone else was interested, maybe Ross, and he wanted to watch it with me. That's on Vice. And I think it's on YouTube.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought it would be on Vince McMahon's streaming thing, whatever he had going on, but I guess it's on Vice. So
okay.
I don't know what the other wrestling ones are on, but I did not
Spike
see
TV.
Possibly, yeah. It seems if it's on Vice, Vice. It could be on History Channel for all we fucking.
It's on Esquire.
Yeah, it's on Fortnite
the O channel.
Bloomberg.
Fortnite. Chris Benoit boss.
Oh, God.
Why am I waking up in a bed? Who's this guy?
And
we're back.
All of a sudden, some Linkin Park starts playing. I become so numb.
Can't see you, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's sad. Chris Benoit's story, very fucking sad. I did not watch the McDonald's millionaire thing, which it seems really interesting, but that was like a conspiracy theory when I remember when the first McDonald's monopoly thing came out, like when we were kids, like, and that was the conspiracy theory that no one would win it. Like, it was just fake. Yeah. And it turns out it was kind of true.
Yeah, it's like this dude who was in charge of delivering the winning pieces or whatever was like fucking like giving him people he knew or some shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then the funny thing is the second McDonald's millionaire thing, they would show the winners on the advertisement, and it's all like stock photos of like fucking like office people or some shit. It's like, no, show me the fat fucking middle-aged fuck going through a midlife crisis that bought 20 large fries because he thought he was gonna get Boardwalk during that time. I want to see that guy. Or that woman. Like, don't show me Karen from HR who fucking did up her stuff, got a fucking kitty kid meal, and bought one large fry because she was feeling like she could cheat on her diet that day. I want to see that, people. I want to see the fat fucks who actually put the work in. Okay?
Put in work. Put in triglyceride work.
Who else buys 2 large fries during the Monopoly games?
Right?
Yeah, who else does that?
You like pull the boardwalk and they're like, we could give you the $1 million or we could give you free McDonald's for life. And then the fat guy's just like,
Gold card.
Yeah. I'm taking free McDonald's for life.
Fucking gold card.
Yeah, I would rather enjoy life for the 5 years I have left rather than having to will away $1 million.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
Of course, there'd be like a $10 limit a day, of course.
Right.
Fuck that. You can't. That's a lot. That's a lot of McDoubles, though.
That's
That could feed your family.
Yeah.
What if you had to like do like some convoluted? When we were growing up, there would always be that lifetime supply contest shit.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fake as fuck. It was always fake, but I didn't know it was fake. Like when fruit roll-ups are like, we'll give you a light. I want to know if anybody did an AMA on Reddit for it, asking for those people, because normally there's like some stupid thing where you literally get like a pallet of it, and that's like your lifetime supply.
Oh, we won a year's supply of like M&Ms the one time or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You did?
Well, our family did.
You are the millionaires.
No, because
M&M,
they gave you like enough. They gave you like a coupon book of enough for like one coupon at one a day.
Holy shit!
So there's like
365 M&Ms.
Yeah, things M&Ms. Yep.
You should have collected all of them.
I think we like forgot about them, and then we just like scrambled at the end to use them all.
Really? They expired?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Oh, in that year, probably.
Yeah. It's like fucking stupid.
Dumb? Isn't that dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking
That's
stupid.
dumb. I want to know the lifetime supply thing. I want to hear about those people.
The thing is
It's
like
probably one
lifetime.
a month.
Well, the lifetime supply probably depends on, like, say it was cereal. Like a cup of cereal is a serving size. You have one serving a day, so it's like 365 cups of cereal.
Times like the average lifespan. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Yeah, like it does.
Yeah, they probably give you a pallet.
Yeah, and that's it.
Probably. They just
Shit,
probably
I
send
want
you a pallet.
them to airdrop a pallet to me every month. What the fuck?
Fuck yeah. Depending on what it is, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I got to look into that because it was a scam. I specifically remember the fruit roll-up one and how it was a scam because I didn't win it. I remember that one.
Just
God, those are the good old days when like companies did stuff, and now they just don't. They're all like established brands.
Oh, you mean where you used to be able to like win like a free pop on your pop top and stuff.
Oh yeah, but then they moved, and then
Now
when
you
the
gotta
internet came
enter
along,
codes.
Yup. Roddy remembers.
Oh,
Fucking
yeah.
right. When you used to open up that fucking buy one get one free Pib Extra,
Oh, yep.
and then you're like, oh, I got the third, and then you go up to the counter, and you're like, give me that third, bitch. I'm walking out of here with 3, not 2. And then they're like, okay, go ahead and grab them. We'll take this cap and throw it in the fucking trash because we don't do anything with it anyway. And I'm like, perfect. That's all I want to hear. And then, like, eventually it started, like, with Xbox and shit, like Mountain Dew. It's like, oh, you can enter this code, get fucking X Live points, fucking win an Xbox and fucking Halo or some shit. And then everybody started doing codes. They're like,
And then
oh,
restaurants started doing codes too, some of them, and it was stupid. It was really dumb.
yeah, it's fucking, oh my God. World has just turned to shit, guys.
Right?
Let's blame young people who play Fortnite. I think that's it. That's it. Do people even still play Fortnite? I highly doubt it.
People do.
No, are your kids still into it?
My kids are PUBG kids.
Right, they grew up.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
they've always been PUBG kids.
Oh. Nah, I seen your kid Fortnite dancing. Don't give me that.
The dances come from rappers. They know that, but
Oh, the Millie
Carlton.
And then they get sued for using them in the game and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, they tried.
$3 billion a year and just settle out of court.
Like, we'll give you $20 and a.
We'll give you a
Fortnite
year
concert
supply
ticket.
of M&Ms.
Right. I think I think Epic Games, like, I think their profit for Fortnite has went down like significantly, like an insane amount, which is good. Oh, if we're talking about overhyped fucking games, let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk about fucking Animal Crossing. Okay, let's talk about let's talk about Animal Crossing. First off, let me get up my Excel spreadsheet here.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay,
I love how we're getting to gaming like probably over an hour into the fucking podcast.
No, we're not an hour in. We've only been going for 30 minutes.
That's not true at
Russ,
all.
how much time have you put into Fallout 76 Wastelanders?
Well, you mean since it came on Steam or whatever?
Yeah, since it came out.
At least, I think I got at least 15 in.
15 hours? How long has it been out? A couple weeks?
Like maybe 2 or 3 at the most.
Okay, so let's do a conservative 2.
I've been busy at work, man.
But 15. Okay, I did the math wrong on that. How do you do this? So you played.
Just say I play like an hour a day. Fuck off. Yeah.
If I played an hour a day. Okay. So let's do an hour. Okay. And Alex, you beat Final Fantasy VII Remake, right? Did his
Chapter 14. I haven't played it in like the last week.
Oh, okay. Hasn't played in a week. Okay, let me
Hulu.
type that down.
What are you?
Watching Hulu. Hold on. Okay, and when was the last time you touched Animal Crossing?
A couple weeks ago.
Okay, Animal Crossing is a couple weeks. And how many hours did you put into that, do you think?
I don't know, man.
Is this gonna be one of them like vote for like Joe Biden things at the end or what the hell?
No, I don't actually have an Excel spreadsheet. I wanted to make a an argument against hype and people buying into it and how the games probably aren't that great. But I haven't seen Fallout 76 yet, so I can't speak on that. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I watched that. It was good. I've watched about... Okay, so I wanted to talk about Animal Crossing. Specifically. Okay. New Horizons sold more digital units in a single month, 5 million, than any other console game in history. The previous was Black Ops 4. Also a game that doesn't deserve it. But let's talk about Hype City. I've watched 3 hours of Animal Crossing gameplay. And I have to tell you how and why.
I was gonna say, why would
Like,
you do that to yourself?
It's well because I wasn't gonna buy it, but I
Okay.
needed to see what the game was like, what the replay loop was like,
I mean,
and
it's no Harvest Moon, but
if it's worth the hype. Yeah, I'm like, this game is absolute garbage compared to like Stardew Valley is even better than Animal Crossing.
The thing
Stardew
is,
Valley is like a billion times better. But let me, like, I want to get down to the bottom of Animal Crossing 2. It's obviously the coronavirus and hype, which accelerated Switch costs and, Switch price gouging and Animal Crossing 2 being bought.
do you
Or Animal
have to
Crossing
be
New
do
Horizons.
you have to be a gamer to play this game?
No, a lot of basics are buying it. A lot of simps.
I think
Oh,
that's
jeez.
what it is. Like, that's what it is. It's just like, oh, I don't have to know shit about anything, and then you
Right,
just fucking buy that shit and do it.
People, okay, so do you know what Animal Crossing New Horizons is, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay, so it is a game where you essentially, it's like a relaxing game, supposed to be a relaxing game, where you literally you buy a small island and there's actually debt in the game, and you actually have to pay off your debt to someone, and you just gather materials and build a house, and that's the basic form of it.
It's basically what you can't, it's what you can't achieve in real life. You have to achieve through a game.
Well, and that's just like that fucking, remember the Farmville or whatever the fuck those games were?
Yeah, it's a mobile game. That's that's a click it and rip it game.
Right.
That's a click it and rip. There's no thought. You just collect shit to pass the time. That's what this is. It's just, but it's not. But if you put Minecraft into its simplest form, you collect shit and you build a house. Well, there's more to it, for one, because I mean, Minecraft compared to Animal Crossing, it's Minecraft is just way bigger in every sense than Animal Crossing is. But they are two completely different games with the same basic thing. But there's also combat in Minecraft, and there's combat in Stardew Valley. There's like whole systems and like whole parts of the game based off of it. So if you strip combat from, let's say, Stardew Valley and Minecraft, you essentially specifically Stardew Valley, you have Animal Crossing New Horizons. And even then, when you strip the combat, I'm pretty sure there's more. Well, no, the building is pretty weak in Stardew Valley, but you're taking out a whole system, and people are talking like this is the second coming of Christ, like Animal Crossing New Horizons, when it's really just a really simple, time-wasting game that has no substance to it whatsoever, and a terrible ass item management system.
Yeah.
Like, everything turns into fucking tanuki leaves, like your furniture, when you put it in your inventory. So, like, you have your inventory that's just filled with fucking leaves. So you have to look at every single one to see what they actually are, rather than having icons for them. But it's all about pretty much customizing how you look and like what your place looks like. And you gather shit to buy to make your place. It's weird to me. I just can't believe it has succeeded so far, but there's definitely variables to it with the COVID and the Switch sales and stuff and the hype around it. Like, oh, it was advertised as being the perfect game to play during quarantine. So people, jumped on it. Switch is going out. So Alex actually put hours into this, bought it and played it. So do you think, Alex, that Animal Crossing New Horizons deserves the accolades that it's currently getting and the status it has?
Well, the thing is, it's not like a game for everybody. You either like it or you don't. So you obviously fall into the category that don't like it. It's like it's like Rush. You like it or you don't.
Yeah. But we're talking about one of the top selling games of all time
You know how many
for monthly sales.
I mean,
And there is an objective way of looking at things.
New Leaf sold a ton of copies over its lifetime too. It's just that everyone has the time to just play it now, so they're probably, they bought it. I mean, it's
Probably.
So you think it's circumstances too? Because this is like, what Animal Crossing game is this? And this is the first time it's blown up. Like, they've released DS games and stuff that sold well, but this is like insane blown up. And it's the first time it's done it. Like, the original Animal Crossing wasn't, it was like, it was on N64, GameCube, and Wii U, DS, 3DS. It's on mobile. It's on Nintendo Switch, and it's never been this big. So why is it now? Is pretty much what I'm asking. Why now? When it's clearly not a game that has as much substance as any other games in the genre, why is it this one? That's what I wanted to bring up.
I don't know. I'd argue that it's better than Harvest Moon or Stardew Valley just because it's not all about just this tedious, grindy shit, but you're free to do whatever you want. It's like Stardew Valley, it's like, okay, go water my crops and go fucking fight in the mines for the rest of the day ad nauseum. Whereas in this game, you ain't got to do that every day if you don't want to.
You don't have to in Stardew either.
But if you actually are
But what do you do then?
What do you do then? It's all about fucking outfits. It's all about making your house look cool. It's all about interactions with the different animals on your island. That's all it is. It's
okay, but Stardew, you don't have to do the combat and you don't have to do the farming if you don't want to, really. And you can interact with the town.
You're never gonna make it through your first year, and you'll sell the farm and go back to fucking your software job if you don't actually min-max like that.
You don't have to min-max in Stardew Valley.
To get through that first year, like with a passing score to keep your farm, yeah, you kind of do.
Oh, you need to pass something? I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I never really played it, so.
So in Animal Crossing, you don't have to do anything. You can just build a house and clothes. So how do you get the house and clothes? How do you buy the furniture? So if you want to do that, you have to do a grind just to be able to do what you're saying, just like Stardew Valley.
Yeah, but you can do whatever you want to get those. You don't have to. You're not shoehorned into going into the mines. You can fish.
You can mine. You can fish in Stardew Valley too, and you can farm. You also have the mines, which there's another area too that's not the mines that has combat, I think. I'm just saying, in comparison, there's just more to Stardew Valley. It's like, why Animal Crossing? Why now? But I guess we already answered. Like, we're talking about COVID and shit.
It's a new thing, man. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. It's a big new thing, and it's like people talked about it.
People are buying up these Switches, and then they're figuring out, oh, are there actually games on these Switches that I like? And then they're like, oh, I'll play this Animal Crossing game.
Yeah, and the crazy and that, but people are also acting like this is a resurgence of a IP that has never gone away. Like I mean, this game to me just is hype. And the circumstances of COVID-19. I haven't played it, but I've seen it played, which is different. I know.
Look how hyped the new God of War was, and like there wasn't like a God of War game for years and years between the old ones and that one.
Yeah, and that had to do a lot with looks.
And the new one was hyped as fuck.
Well,
I'm not.
But that's like the resurgence of an IP. That's like people care about that. That's a big thing. This is like people acting like it's been gone.
Well,
it's just coming back after like 10-year hiatus, and it hasn't.
I hadn't heard much about Animal Crossing in a while.
I haven't heard much about Animal Crossing ever.
Came out in like 2013 or something.
2013.
Like that, so
See, that was a while.
No.
The 3DS game.
Pocket Camp came out in 2017.
I don't even know what that is.
An actual game. Happy Home Designer was not actually a game, and the party game was not actually an Animal Crossing game.
What were they?
They
The
were
Home
Animal
Designer
Crossing games. Happy Home Designer was just decorate a house. That's not Animal Crossing. That's why it didn't sell well.
Oh, well, that's what you said. That's what Animal Crossing was. You don't have to do other stuff. You could just decorate a house, and they gave that to you in a game. Amiibo Festival, Pocket Camp, Happy Home. Oh, those are spin-off. 2012 was the main. Yeah, New Leaf. You're right. For the main series I'm seeing here.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that's all I wanted to bring up on that. Like, it was just mind-blowing to me. There's just so much hype around this game, and like it's definitely drowning out Fallout 76 too, which is kind of funny. But you said that was actually good, and I've heard good things, but I still haven't played it yet.
Yeah, other than the thing that you have on the list about Fallout 76, but
oh, that's funny. Yeah. Oh, just a couple things to get through quick. Nintendo confirms up to 160,000 accounts were accessed and huge privacy breach.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So that's kind of worrisome, but I just assume that everybody on the internet has my information anyway if they want it.
Right.
So breaches, only when they start charging shit to my debit card do I care. Otherwise, have what you want.
But you can always
like I said,
change your account stuff, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah. Like what I said when on our debt collection episode when I was a debt collector, if I wanted to, like, oh well, I could now. Like if I wanted to, I could look up your family and social security numbers and everything with everybody, and your credit history. Like I can do that. Like we could do that shit. Like it's not hard. It's crazy how much information is actually out there. But that's for our debt collection episode part dose, which will never happen.
Yep.
GameStop announces executive pay cuts will reopen some stores amid COVID-19 pandemic. GameStop can die. That's fine. We've already covered that. And essential workers, I wish that those people could afford to quit their jobs. I really do. Like the McDonald's employees that I have to selfishly get food during a pandemic, even though I know it's inappropriate and bad and terrible for the employees. I wish they could quit their job. Like I could quit eating McDonald's, but we both know the real answer to that. No one's quitting. So Fallout 76 NPCs are looting player corpses, stealing their weapons, and refusing to give them back. What does that mean, Ross? Refusing to give them back.
See, I don't know because I've never lost to an NPC, so I wouldn't know.
Ooh, fucking Big Dick Roddy over here.
Because now they have where there's like raiders you can run into and like other things like that. And I guess if you die to those, I guess they can take some of your shit. I guess that's all I'm getting from that. I guess.
They still. But the funny thing is this article says refuse to give them back.
Yeah, I don't know what that means, but that sounds pretty funny.
I'm assuming you come back and like, hey, can I have my stuff? And they're like, Tunnel Snakes rule. Fuck you, dude.
Either that or you like kill them and they don't have it on them and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, just disappeared.
Yep.
That would suck. Well, what if there's like max level players that for shits and giggles like fully gear up with extra gear and die to NPCs multiple times just to gear them up to oblivion?
Oh Jesus!
So, like, there's like super NPCs with like decked out gear running around. That would actually be really cool. I would appreciate the game for that. I really would. Does anybody have? We got some random topics, but we've been going for a long time here.
Yeah.
Even though no one's complaining, does anybody have anything they want to add before we end this?
Nope, I got nothing.
I think I'm good. What about Alex?
All right.
I'm good.
He's still mad about the Japanese porn thing
And the Animal Crossing.
and the Animal Crossing thing.
Shit.
You know what? I'll buy Animal Crossing, play it, and then so I can have validated criticism on it
When you
But don't-
rather than watching it.
What's the return policy on that?
Oh, I don't think you can return it if it's digital.
Ugh.
Might have to get a physical one and upsell it on Craigslist
There you go.
over retail.
Oh yeah.
So everybody like and subscribe who's listening. If you've made it this far, hit a bell for notifications. I personally wouldn't, so I don't think you should either. But I heard that's good for our YouTube graphs that we don't actually look at for views and stuff.
There you go.
Statistics. So yeah, like and subscribe, and we will catch you next time.
See you.
Late.
Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the episode. You could catch us currently at the Prime 4 podcast on iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and Podcast Addict for audio only. If you want to see how fugly we look in real life, you can also catch us on YouTube under the Prime 4 podcast.